Here, the law is written in claw and fang. There is no room for hesitation. There is only one rule: hunt or be hunted. Every decision carries the weight of a life. Every mistake is paid for in blood. In a brutal kingdom, power is not inherited, it is seized. Princes, upon reaching maturity, are exiled by their own pride. From this adversity, they must forge alliances, driven by a single ambition: to return and overthrow the reigning monarch. This is a battle for survival, where the victor takes all, and the vanquished is forgotten. On the sun-scorched plains, hunger is the guide. For the African wild dog, the hunt begins not with a command, but with a vote by sneeze, a truly unique form of democracy. With an 80% success rate, these tenacious hunters can bring down a colossal buffalo through encirclement and sheer audacity. But betraying their ferocious appearance is a society of empathy. They share their food with the weak and never abandon their own. Not even in the jaws of a crocodile. Nature, however, offers no pity. When the spectre of a lion appears, courage dwindles before absolute power. In the unforgiving war of survival, sacrifice is sometimes the ultimate price for the continuation of a bloodline. Through violence and cruelty, the exiled lions of yesterday have now truly ascended to the pinnacle of power, spreading terror to fortify their throne. But with the crown now theirs, the conqueror's greed is a bottomless abyss. Arriving in an unclaimed wilderness, the scent of new power reawakens their primal ambition. From devoted allies, they become the most vicious of enemies. And in this new land, the dynasty is bathed in the blood of betrayal before it is ever established. Across the grasslands, the cheetah lives in silence, far from the clamor of the wild dog pack. Without a clan, the lone mother carries the future of her species on her shoulders. Nature has bestowed upon her cubs a remarkable disguise. To become the fastest creature on the planet, the cheetah has sacrificed nearly all its muscle mass for an ultralight skeleton, which allows for rapid cooling. The ambush becomes a game of pure strategy. The mother must close the distance to within 160 feet. This is the only range short enough to compensate for her inability to sustain a long chase. In a matter of seconds, the hunt is on. With small canines, the cheetah uses its jaws to clamp down on its prey's throat. But this victory is always fraught with extreme anxiety. The mother must regain her breath while remaining vigilant against opportunistic thieves. Every meal is a gamble with death. In the harsh reality of existence, today's games are tomorrow's instincts. At 4 months old, the cub's steps must be honed into lethal weapons. They must learn to confront, to subdue, and to control their still clumsy limbs. This is the moment when innocence gives way to the posture of a true predator. The survival rate for cheetah cubs is just 5 to 10%, primarily due to other predators. Against these odds, this fragile mother becomes the greatest of heroines. In contrast to the solitary burden of the mother, males choose to form coalitions. When strength is combined, the limits of survival are expanded. This cooperation increases their hunting success rate many times over. These brothers are capable of targeting formidable prey such as ostrich or wildebeest. Unlike the cheetah or leopard, the lion is the only cat to live in a social group. In their world, power is maintained by a complex social contract. The male lion is a living shield. His roar delineates blood-soaked boundaries. The lioness, the uncrowned queen, bears the entire responsibility of the hunt. Power, however, is not sustained by might alone. The gestures of grooming and nuzzling are the highest rituals of allegiance. The lioness hunts not only with strength, but with memory. She remembers every entrance and exit to the warthog burrows within her territory. The pursuit is a deadly contest against these miniature tanks. The lioness must secure a grip on the prey's throat to prevent it from alerting its sounder. After the battle comes the harsh reality of royal society. The bravest queens must often yield their prize to the powerful males. The lionesses are entering a vulnerable stage of pregnancy. Many believe the male lion only reaps the rewards, but he is in fact a seasoned warrior. As the hunters retreat to bear their young, the king too withdraws from the borders. He forsakes his role as guardian to become a solitary hunter. He need only find a single weakened individual. Moments after the pounce, hell itself seems to open to welcome the buffalo's spirit. As the lionesses grow heavier in the final stages of pregnancy, their bodies become sluggish. Their minds are now guided by a protective instinct, no longer the drive to hunt. The weakening of the primary hunting force leaves the entire pride vulnerable. The sharp eyes of the leopard, Africa's most mysterious predator, have settled on a target, a young buffalo calf. As a member of the Big Five, it has the second largest global range of any cat. In Tsavo West, the leopard density is a mere 2 individuals per 40 square miles. Low but stable. The evolutionary history of the leopard stretches back over 2 million years. Its strategy is not one of size or speed, but of adaptability, power, agility, and precision. Between light and shadow along the Tsavo River, a leopard moves in absolute silence. Its rosette-patterned coat dissolves into the landscape. Though weighing around 110 pounds, the leopards of Tsavo are incredibly agile. It can leap nearly 20 feet and scale vertical trees with its razor-sharp claws. Its eyes possess night vision 6 times better than a human's. Once the distance is closed, a single pounce leaves nothing but the whisper of wind through the grass. If successful, it will haul its prey high into a tree. The leopard is not a fussy eater. This flexibility allows it to thrive in diverse environments, from arid savanna to dense rainforest. In the Tsavo food chain, The leopard holds the second position, surpassed only by the lion. It regulates the populations of smaller herbivores, maintaining the balance of the vegetation. Meanwhile, the duties of motherhood are a sweet but inescapable burden. The lionesses have just given birth, their bodies yet to recover, their energy depleted. They now bear the responsibility of feeding themselves and their hungry cubs. They wait where the feast has just begun. Zebra are the ideal target, rich in protein and less perilous than buffalo. A zebra that escapes the crocodiles in the water falls into the claws of the queen of the grasslands. A roar on the banks of the Mara dissolves into the air, closing another bloody chapter. Leaving behind the murky waters, we journey to Tsavo, a crucible forged in sand and thorn. Here, the terrain is more than just a landscape. It becomes a silent killer. Located in southeastern Kenya, Tsavo National Park spans approximately 8,500 square miles. It is one of Africa's largest and richest sanctuaries of biodiversity. Amidst the dry heat and deep red, iron oxide-rich soil, the Somali ostrich quietly endures. This land is not an easy place to live, yet their every step is a testament to the art of survival. The Somali ostrich has a blue-gray neck and thighs, which become more brilliant in males during the breeding season. Neither soaring nor stalking, they use powerful legs that can reach speeds of 45 miles per hour to escape. The flat terrain of the Yatta Plateau allows them to spot enemies from a great distance. The Somali ostrich feeds on leaves, flowers, roots, seeds, and succulent plants. When vegetation is scarce, they also consume insects or small animals. With its long legs and nimble concealment, the lesser kudu also writes a quiet saga of survival. It is one of Africa's most elusive antelopes. The lesser kudu's reddish-brown coat is marked with 11 to 14 vertical white stripes, effective camouflage in the dense vegetation. Its large, rounded ears are ever erect, capturing the faintest of sounds. The lesser kudu does not live in large herds. When threatened, they can leap nearly 30 feet in distance and over 7 feet high. The kudu is a browser, feeding on leaves, fresh shoots, fallen fruit, and herbs. It rarely drinks water directly. The moisture from its food is its primary source. On the Yatta Plateau, however, its greatest threat comes from silent and patient predators. On the Dika Plains, there is another symbol of speed, the Thompson's gazelle, or Tommy. Though small, the Tommy is one of Africa's swiftest animals, reaching speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. Its greatest advantage is its ability to change direction abruptly while running, confounding its predators. On the dry ground, a Tommy will sometimes leap into the air with all 4 legs held straight. This behavior is known as pronking or stotting. Research suggests this gesture functions as a visual alarm signal to other members of the group. The Gerenuk, or giraffe gazelle, is one of the region's most peculiar species. Its neck, 12 to 16 inches longer than that of other gazelles, allows it to reach high foliage. Standing on its hind legs to feed is a skill rare among African mammals. The structure of its muzzle tells a unique evolutionary story. A slender snout, a flexible upper lip, and a long tongue help it to strip leaves from thorny branches without injury. Also on the Dika Plains, a unique creature stalks. It is the snake-eater, or secretary bird. With the long legs of a crane, the head of an eagle, and a piercing gaze, it exudes an air of majesty. Instead of stooping from the sky, it hunts on foot. Its legs, the longest of any bird of prey, deliver a force 5 times its body weight. A single kick is enough to shatter the skull of a venomous snake. Its diet is varied, including insects, mice, lizards, and even freshwater crabs. The name secretary bird may derive from the black crest feathers resembling the quill pens of 19th century English clerks. On the Dika Plains, it plays a vital role in controlling snakes and rodents. As the national emblem of South Africa and Sudan, it symbolizes vigilance and power. A graceful step on the cracked earth. The East African crowned crane is a living emblem of the savanna. It is the only crane that can roost in trees, thanks to a long hind toe. Its silver-grey plumage contrasts with a crown of golden feathers, white cheeks, and a red gular sac. The breeding season begins in the dry period, featuring spectacular courtship dances. Pairs flap their wings, bow their heads, and leap in unison to strengthen a lifelong bond. According to the IUCN, this species is endangered, with a global population of just 20,000 to 50,000 individuals. The causes include habitat loss, illegal capture, and pollution. Though revered in ceremonies, this is not enough to save this vanishing icon. In the arid lands of Tsavo East, the Galana River is one of the few green lifelines. As the only permanent water source, it becomes essential for survival. Along the Galana River, giant visitors are a common sight. The African bush elephant, standing up to 10 feet tall and weighing up to 6.5 tons, is the largest terrestrial mammal on Earth. A layer of mud mixed with red laterite soil gives their skin its characteristic red hue, a symbol of Tsavo. Their ears, up to 6 feet wide, act as enormous fans to cool their bodies. With over 40,000 muscle bundles, the trunk has countless functions. It lifts logs, plucks grass, sucks up over 2 gallons of water, and communicates emotion through subtle touches. Their tusks are both weapons and tools, used to dig for water, strip bark, and in disputes. They are also the reason for the conservation crisis the species faces. According to the IUCN, the African bush elephant, the species we see here in Tsavo, is now listed as endangered. Their fight for survival is at a more critical point than ever before. Thanks to the Kenya Wildlife Service, Tsavo East is home to some 13,000 to 14,000 elephants. The herds are led by a matriarch who holds the collective memory of water sources and dangers. Elephants can recognize faces, voices, and emotions, and have passed the mirror self-recognition test. Some return to the place where a herd member has died, touching the remains with their trunks or standing guard in silence. Hidden among the thickets and rocky terrain of Tsavo West, a population of eastern black rhinos continues its journey of survival. In the Ngulia Rhino Sanctuary, they exist as a living legacy, fragile yet resilient. Their curved, pointed horn, which can grow up to 55 inches long, is made of keratin, the same substance as human fingernails. Despite weighing between 1,800 and 3,000 pounds, they are very secretive, living solitarily or with a single calf. Their prehensile upper lip is the perfect tool for grasping and pulling leaves and shoots. Each day, they consume up to 66 pounds of vegetation, indirectly aiding other grazers. Although their eyesight is poor, exceptionally keen hearing and smell keep them ever vigilant. Under the harsh sun, mud acts as a natural coat of armor. It cools them and protects them from insects, solar radiation, and parasites. Each female gives birth to a single calf every 2 to 4 years, with a gestation period of 16 months. Once on the brink of extinction, in the 1980s with just 3 individuals. Kenya has achieved a population of approximately 1,004 eastern black rhinos by 2024. The nation is now home to the vast majority of this subspecies' global population. However, they remain critically endangered, having lost 90% of their numbers in 3 generations. Their presence in Tsavo West is a reminder that with love, science, and perseverance, life can be restored. Accompanying the rhino is the African buffalo, the continent's largest bovid. With a powerful build, a broad head, and curved horns, mature males have a bony boss on their foreheads. This structure serves as a weapon in disputes over mates and territory. Buffalo can drink up to 9 gallons of water in just 6 minutes and rarely venture more than 12 miles from a water source. Herds can gather in the thousands, led by a dominant female. Older bulls often live apart, known as dagger boys, and are renowned for their ferocity. When pursued, buffalo may turn on lions, even chasing them up trees. The herd's direction is decided by a form of voting, a collective decision-making gesture. Along the Tsavo River, flocks of marabou storks, with their somber black plumage, gather around carcasses. Standing up to 5 feet tall with a wingspan of about 8.5 feet, this bird is known as the undertaker bird. Its featherless head and neck, with a pendulous gular sac, are its most striking features. The function of this sac is not fully understood, but it may be related to courtship or thermoregulation. They follow lions to wait for carrion or hunt small animals fleeing from fires. The marabou stork has also adapted to urban environments, foraging in rubbish dumps. In Tsavo West, they play a crucial role in clearing carcasses, helping to prevent the spread of disease. Unlike the unpredictable prey, the Nile crocodile eagerly awaits the grand feast that takes place annually from July to October. During this period, the Mara River transforms into a bustling corridor for the Great Migration. Over 1.5 million wildebeest, along with 300,000 zebras and hundreds of thousands of gazelles, leave Tanzania's Serengeti. As seasoned predators, the Nile crocodiles lie in wait, hidden beneath the water's surface as the great herds gather anxiously along the riverbanks. The mortality rate in the migrating herds can be as high as 10 to 15%, with many falling victim to the sudden, brutal ambushes of these ancient reptiles. A crocodile's hunting strategy is simple but brutally effective. Target the weakest prey amidst the chaos and dispatch it with precision. Once caught, the victim suffers the legendary death roll. A violent maneuver where the crocodile spins its entire body in the water like a powerful vortex. This force is enough to break bones and tear flesh, ripping even the largest prey into small, manageable pieces. Although they are solitary hunters, the Nile crocodiles of the Masai Mara display remarkable cooperation when the situation demands it. When one initiates an attack, others quickly join in, clamping their powerful jaws onto a struggling prey. With each meal, a crocodile can consume up to 48 pounds of meat, storing enough energy to endure the lean months ahead. As the Mara River's current swells, the wildebeest plunge in with collective force and unshakable determination. Once a crossing point is identified, the entire herd surges forward like a relentless wave. Often interspersed with the black and white striped zebras, the chaos makes it difficult for crocodiles to single out a target. Wildebeest also communicate through warning calls, alerting the entire herd to impending danger and enhancing their collective survival. The zebras, though fewer in number, act as the pioneers of the migration. They understand that the Mara River is a deadly arena dominated by lurking crocodiles. Instead, they rely on solidarity, waiting until their numbers have swelled before making the perilous journey together. This collective approach forms a moving wall of bodies, reducing the chance of any single zebra being targeted. The zebras further enhance their chances of survival by mingling with the enormous herds of wildebeest. When both species plunge into the river together, they create a massive, surging force. This relentless battle for survival is driven not just by instinct, but by solidarity. When faced with danger, the zebras become the warriors of the migration, pushing forward through the perilous waters of the Mara. Surviving the treacherous Mara River is just the beginning. In the harsh and unforgiving ecosystem of the Mara, other giants are lurking, ready to strike any unsuspecting prey. The relationship between the Nile crocodile and big cats, like the lion and the leopard, is one of cautious confrontation. When food is scarce, both are willing to steal from each other. These encounters are often a battle of intimidation, bared fangs, growls, and calculated movements. The lion, the king of the savannah, reigns as the apex predator on land. Weighing up to 550 pounds, its most prominent feature, the thick, dark mane, is not just a shield against the bites of rivals. A lion pride is not just a group of animals. It is a highly structured society, typically comprising 10 to 15 members. The lionesses, slender yet powerful, are the primary hunters, working together with remarkable precision to bring down prey. For the lion, every confrontation is not just a test of strength. It is a display of pride, resilience, and the will to survive. Besides the ungulates, Nile crocodiles also prey on primates like the olive baboon, also known as the Anubis baboon. These baboons live in complex groups called harems, which can number over 150 individuals, functioning as small societies with tight-knit structures. The Mara River is both a vital source of life and a dangerous battlefield for these primates. When the baboon troop approaches the water's edge, they remain highly vigilant. Sharp eyes scan every ripple, and ears are tuned to any unusual sound. When threatened, the olive baboon emits a loud bark that echoes along the riverbanks. The dominant males react immediately, creating even louder noises. Dawn on the African savanna is a spectacular sight, awakening the landscape in a symphony of colors and sounds. As the first rays of dawn break over the horizon, the sky transforms into a stunning palette of orange, pink, and purple, casting a warm glow over the vast grasslands. As the sun climbs higher, its golden rays illuminate the dew-drenched grass, glittering like diamonds in the morning light. The shadows of the acacia trees stand tall on the horizon, their iconic shapes creating a striking contrast against the vibrant sky. For many, dawn on the African savanna is not just a visual feast, but a reminder of the interconnectedness of life, the beauty of nature. This moment of peace and awakening is fleeting, but it sets the stage for the vibrant, sometimes harsh realities of life on the savanna. The lion, often called the king of the savannah, strength, majesty, and a complex social structure define its journey to dominance. The lion's journey begins at birth, where the cubs enter a world that is both nurturing and dangerous. Usually born in litters of 2 to 4, these vulnerable creatures are completely dependent on their mother for nourishment and protection. The lioness, as the primary caregiver, imparts essential survival skills to her young. Lions tend to stay in their birth pride, while young males face a critical juncture. Typically, at the age of 2 to 3, the males are driven out by the dominant males, prompting a quest for independence. The transition from dependence to independence is fraught with challenges. After leaving the pride, the young males begin a nomadic journey that can last several years. This phase of their life is marked by uncertainty as they must navigate the dangers of the savannah. The pinnacle of a male lion's journey often occurs when he successfully defeats the resident males of a pride, allowing him to claim it as his own. Upon assuming leadership, the male steps into a new role: protector, provider, and mate. He must defend the pride against challengers and establish dominance over his territory. The lion's journey to becoming the king of the savannah is a profound tale of resilience, competition, and the complex dynamics of pride life. As apex predators, lions not only symbolize power and majesty, but also embody the intricacies of social structures in the animal kingdom. Known for their adaptability and solitary nature, leopards are one of the most versatile big cats, capable of thriving in diverse environments. During the dry season in the Kalahari, these majestic cats face unique challenges. And exhibit remarkable behaviors that highlight their resilience and adaptability. Hunting is a crucial aspect of a leopard's life, and during the dry season, the availability and behavior of prey species dictate their hunting strategies. In the Kalahari, common prey includes springbok, impala, and duiker, all of which can become more difficult to hunt as the dry season progresses. As water sources become scarce, herbivores tend to congregate around the few remaining water holes, making them more accessible to leopards. Leopards employ stealth and patience when stalking their prey, using their spotted coats to blend in with their surroundings. Their exceptional climbing abilities also allow them to ambush prey from trees, a strategy that can be particularly effective during the dry season. During the dry season, hunting becomes crucial for survival. Leopards tend to hunt more frequently during the cooler parts of the day or at night. Leopards are solitary animals, with both males and females maintaining large territories that they patrol and defend from intruders. During the dry season, territorial marking becomes increasingly important as competition for resources intensifies. Surviving the Kalahari's dry season requires significant adaptation from the leopard. Their physiology is well suited for a life of stealth and ambush. However, To thrive in this arid environment, leopards have also developed behaviors and physiological traits that allow them to cope with extreme temperatures. Leopards possess excellent climbing abilities, often retreating to trees, where they can escape danger and store their kills from other predators. Although they primarily hunt ungulates, they can switch to preying on smaller mammals or birds when large prey is scarce. Leopards play a crucial role in the Kalahari ecosystem as apex predators. By controlling herbivore populations, leopards ensure that the vegetation remains healthy and resilient. The Kalahari Desert, often characterized by its vast, arid landscapes and seasonal changes, is a unique habitat for a variety of wildlife, including the fastest land animal on Earth, the cheetah. Hunting is a critical aspect of a cheetah's life, and during the dry season, the availability and behavior of prey become especially important. Common cheetah prey in the Kalahari includes small to medium-sized ungulates like springbok, impala, and gazelles. Cheetahs are renowned for their incredible speed, capable of reaching up to 60 miles per hour in short bursts. This speed is a crucial asset during hunts. During the dry season, cheetahs often rely on their keen eyesight to spot potential prey from a distance. The dry season presents both opportunities and challenges for hunting. With sparse vegetation, herbivores are more visible. However, as water sources dwindle, prey can become more vigilant, increasing the difficulty of successful hunts. The cheetah's unique hunting style, which involves a combination of sprinting and sharp turns, allows it to outmaneuver prey that relies on endurance rather than speed. While cheetahs are often solitary animals, their social structures are more flexible than those of lions. Female cheetahs typically raise their cubs alone, teaching them essential hunting skills and survival techniques. During the dry season, the mother's role becomes crucial as resources become scarce. On the other hand, male cheetahs may form small groups called coalitions, often consisting of brothers. These coalitions can enhance hunting success and provide protection. Surviving the Kalahari's dry season requires cheetahs to exhibit remarkable adaptations to cope with extreme temperatures and limited water. Their light-colored coats provide camouflage in the sandy environment, aiding in stalking prey. Furthermore, cheetahs have large nasal passages and lungs that allow for efficient oxygen intake. During the dry season, water becomes a primary concern for all desert-dwelling animals, including the cheetah. Cheetahs are highly adaptable and can survive for long periods without drinking water directly, obtaining the necessary moisture from their prey. Cheetahs play a vital role in the Kalahari ecosystem as apex predators. Their hunting activities help regulate prey populations, preventing overgrazing and promoting biodiversity. The majestic oryx, a symbol of resilience in the desert. In the arid lands of Namibia, where the sun beats down relentlessly and the earth is painted in hues of ochre and gold, The oryx stands as a testament to nature's resilience and beauty. The oryx, particularly the desert oryx, is a majestic creature characterized by its long, straight horns that can reach lengths of up to 35 inches. The oryx's coat is a beautiful blend of sandy beige and white, providing perfect camouflage against the desert sands. Standing about 4 feet tall at the shoulder, the oryx's muscular build is designed for endurance. Its long legs allow for swift movement across the vast desert expanses. The oryx primarily inhabits the Namib Desert, along with semi-arid regions and sparse grasslands. The oryx is renowned for its extraordinary ability to go for long periods without drinking water. They derive moisture from the vegetation they consume, such as grasses, leaves, and succulents. Socially, the oryx is often found in small herds, typically consisting of females and their young, led by a dominant male. The oryx stands as a majestic symbol of resilience, embodying the harsh beauty of the Namib Desert. In a world where survival often depends on the smallest of adaptations, the oryx teaches us about the incredible capacity of life to endure, thrive, and inspire in On the harsh plains of the Serengeti, an empire is built not by kings, but by queens. The lioness is the soul of the pride. They are born strategists, the keepers of the clan's lifeblood. On the battlefield, they need no command. Their patience is infinite. For the lioness, the hunt is not for glory, it is a life or death battle to ensure the survival of the next generation. The male guards the world without, the female runs the world within. A harsh pact written in blood and sacrifice. For millions of years, this kingdom has stood firm. not by muscle alone, but by an alliance, forged in kinship. The Serengeti, a land where the sun dictates every law of survival. Under the scorching heat, time seems to stand still. But this is a calculated stillness. Here, life is measured in each restrained breath. The apex predator is never in a hurry. It understands a harsh truth. A split-second error can cost a week of hunger. And then the sky begins to tremble. The Great Migration, 1.5 million souls driven by a primal instinct to follow the rains. In this chaotic torrent, there is no room for fatigue or carelessness. Because here, to stop is to perish. The eternal cycle of Africa begins once more. Amidst tens of thousands of chaotic targets, choice is a matter of life and death. The lion does not hunt the crowd. It hunts the opening. There, a misstep, a moment of inattention. Fate has been sealed. It launches like an arrow, tearing through the formation. But the predator has only enough oxygen for a single burst. Failure now means exhaustion. In the Great Migration, there is no room for mercy, nor any pause for mourning. The river of life must flow on. Hidden beneath the murky water is a predator more ancient than the savanna itself. The Nile crocodile. They do not need speed. They do not need to chase. They only need to wait. In the moment the migrating herds are forced to cross the river, the advantage shifts. Panicked hooves churn the water. Visibility disappears, and order shatters. The crocodile strikes from below. No warning. No chance to correct a mistake. The fallen become part of the river. The survivors continue their instinctive journey. The ruthless cycle of the Serengeti has completed one of its turns. The leopard, a master predator cloaked in shadow, emerges in silence. Weighing between 68 and 159 pounds for males and 44 to 95 pounds for females, the leopard possesses a body just powerful enough to bring down its prey. Their coats, ranging from pale yellow to a deep gold and adorned with black rosette patterns, provide almost perfect camouflage. With a typical lifespan of 12 to 17 years in the wild, the leopard is one of the longest living big cats and also one of the most widely distributed. Leopards are solitary hunters, primarily active at night. Instead of chasing down prey like many other predators, they rely on ambush tactics. After a kill, a leopard will drag the carcass up a tree, sometimes as high as 20 feet, to keep it out of the reach of scavengers and competing predators. The meal of a great cat would be much more complete without the appearance of one of Africa's most relentless and aggressive intruders. Hoarse, broken sounds echo in the night, like a suppressed, mocking laugh, heralding the approach of the spotted hyena, the continent's most persistent and enduring scavenger. Not as large as a lion, nor as fast as a cheetah, the spotted hyena gains its dominance through stamina, a close-knit social structure, and remarkable adaptability. The jaw of a spotted hyena is one of the most powerful biological tools in the natural world. This ability allows the hyena to utilize nearly every part of a carcass, making them incredibly effective natural recyclers. Though often labeled as scavengers, studies show that spotted hyenas are in fact very effective hunters. One of the most striking features of the spotted hyena's social behavior is its rare matriarchal structure. Each clan controls a vast territory, which they regularly patrol and mark with scents and calls. In this ecosystem, they play a crucial role as natural sanitarians, helping to prevent the spread of disease. In the soft light of the savanna, the silhouette of a black rhino slowly emerges. With its powerful build, standing up to 5 feet tall and weighing around 3,000 pounds, the black rhino is not a creature to be trifled with. They bear 2 horns that grow continuously throughout their lives, used for defense and playing a crucial role in intense confrontations with their own kind. Despite being called the black rhino, their skin is actually an ashen gray, sometimes appearing brown from a layer of dust and mud that clings after a wallow. Unlike the grazing white rhino, the black rhino is a browser, equipped with a pointed, prehensile upper lip that functions almost like a finger. They can go several days without drinking directly, absorbing most of their moisture from the vegetation they consume, an essential advantage in such an arid environment. Here, even the solitary black rhino must share its space with a host of other wildlife. Unlike the daytime, when the scorching heat pushes life into the shade, the fall of night brings a change. Leaving the scorching heat of Africa, we venture into the green lung of the earth. Where humidity is breath, and the deep darkness of the jungle hides entirely different secrets. The Amazon. The new journey officially begins. In the silent sanctuary of the forest, ancient creatures still reign, carrying within them the secrets of millennia. The jaguar, lord of the night, glides with a deadly grace, its amber eyes glowing like embers in the dark. The giant anaconda, a mythical creature of South America, coils in the murky water, its iridescent skin a liquid memory of timelessness. And here, in the vast expanse, the toucan, with its brilliant beak, a colorful dance of creation, takes flight against the blue sky. The Amazon, an invitation to explore the depths of life. A journey into the emerald heart of South America, where the fingerprint of the Creator is present in every breath. The Amazon is not just a forest, it is the lungs of the world, a precious gift to all humanity. It is home to an estimated 390 billion trees of at least 16,000 different species, performing a sacred gas exchange, absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide and releasing pure oxygen. In addition, the Amazon is an incomparable treasure of biodiversity. It is estimated to be home to nearly 10% of all known species on Earth. Over 3 million invertebrate species, more than 2,200 freshwater fish species, 427 mammal species, over 1,300 bird species, 378 reptile species, and about 400 amphibian species. These creatures coexist in a mosaic of diverse ecosystems. As an ancient psalm says, "The heavens declare the glory of God." And here, this entire majestic forest unceasingly proclaims the work of his hands. Each ecosystem plays an irreplaceable role in preserving global biodiversity, a priceless legacy for the future of the planet. High above the forest floor, a completely different world unfolds. The canopy is a kingdom suspended in midair. And it is here that the channel-billed toucan finds its ideal home. With its striking contrast of jet-black plumage and a gigantic, colorful beak, the toucan is one of the most impressive birds. The light beak, made of porous keratin, is a multifunctional tool. It reaches for distant fruits, peels nuts, and catches insects. As an architect of the forest, the toucan plays a crucial role in dispersing the seeds of hundreds of fruit-bearing tree species over a range of 6 to 12 miles. They often gather in small groups, communicating with their characteristic hoarse calls. If the toucan is the painter of the canopy, then the harpy eagle is its undisputed queen, the lord of the sky, the most powerful eagle in the Americas. With a wingspan of over 6.5 feet and a powerful build, the harpy eagle is a majestic sight as it soars over the highest canopy. Its crest of feathers can be raised, giving it a regal and fearsome appearance. But its true weapon lies in its enormous talons. Its main diet consists of tree-dwelling mammals such as monkeys and sloths. They hunt by perching silently, watching with patience. The presence of the harpy eagle plays a crucial role in controlling populations, maintaining ecological balance. Their nest building is a feat in itself, located on giant, ancient trees. For many indigenous tribes, it is a symbol of the forest's strength and indomitable spirit. In stark contrast to the harpy eagle, the three-toed sloth is the embodiment of slowness and tranquility. It lives its unhurried life like a philosopher of the green world. Perfectly adapted to a suspended life, it has developed a strategy of incredibly slow movement, each gesture deliberate to conserve energy. Its characteristic gray-green fur is often home to algae, moss, and even insects, creating a miniature ecosystem. A day in the life of a sloth is a hymn to rest, with up to 20 hours of sleep or inactivity. Famous for its speed of 0.15 miles per hour, adapted to its extremely low metabolism. Its nutrient-poor diet consists mainly of cecropia leaves. Its complex, multi-chambered stomach contains symbiotic bacteria that help it digest cellulose. It descends to the ground only about once a week to defecate. A dangerous but necessary journey for the life cycle of some moth species that live in its fur. Although slow on land, they are surprisingly good swimmers, living in harmony without competition, symbolizing balance. The forest floor is a stage for miniature societies. Prominent among them is the kingdom of the leaf-cutter ants. The tiny agricultural engineers of the Amazon. Millions of worker ants of various sizes, depending on their task, move in ceaseless streams. The leaves are not their direct food, but a substrate to cultivate a special type of fungus, their main source of nutrition. It is a perfect example of symbiosis, a wise arrangement of nature. The society is incredibly organized. With a caste-based division of labor, the queen can live for up to 15 years and lay millions of eggs. Geographically, the Amazon is the largest tropical rainforest ecosystem on the planet. A living carpet stretching nearly 2.5 million square miles, covering 9 South American countries. But the heart of the forest, its deepest pulse, beats stronger in Brazil, which holds about 60% of its area. The Amazon is also home to the mighty Amazon River system, the king of rivers, with a length of nearly 4,300 miles. In terms of discharge, no river can compare. Every second it pours about 55 million gallons of water into the Atlantic Ocean. Its tributaries are like great winding arteries, nourishing existence in every deep corner. The humid tropical climate, abundant rainfall, and stable year-round temperatures create the ideal cradle for life to flourish. Beneath the majestic canopy, the lowland tropical rainforest ecosystem stretches like an endless green labyrinth. These dense forests are home to a multi-layered vegetation, from 200-foot giants to small, shade-loving trees. The forest floor is a world of decomposition and rebirth. Fungi, bacteria, and invertebrates break down organic matter, returning nutrients to the soil. Hidden among the damp leaves near clear streams, the glass frog is a delicate jewel. Its most unique feature is its transparent abdominal skin that allows its internal organs to be seen, a magical and fragile display of life. The green of their backs provides perfect camouflage. The males carefully tend to the egg clutches on the leaves, protecting them and keeping them moist. The river system is the lifeblood of the Amazon. The Amazon River possesses a creative force, nurturing millions of creatures. Its enormous flow is home to the greatest diversity of freshwater fish on the planet, some 3,000 species. The aquatic vegetation is abundant, from microorganisms to the iconic Victoria amazonica water lily. Among the sediment-rich waters, the pink Amazon River dolphin, or boto, lives. The characteristic pink hue of the adults is a magical color. A long beak, a flexible body, a neck that can turn 90 degrees. It moves easily through the flooded forests to hunt. Famous for its intelligence and curiosity, in indigenous folklore they are considered sacred, shape-shifting creatures. The arapaima, a living fossil from the Cretaceous period, is one of the largest freshwater fish. Its unique feature is its ability to breathe air with a swim bladder that has been modified into a primitive lung, surfacing every 10 to 20 minutes. Mainly carnivorous, it hunts by stalking. During the breeding season, the male shows incredible parental care, holding the young in his mouth and secreting a nutritious substance. The black caiman reigns in the rivers, lakes, and swamps, a descendant of crocodilians from 80 million years ago. The largest member of the Alligatoridae family in South America, up to 20 feet long and weighing over 880 pounds, with jet black skin for perfect camouflage. A patient hunter, it ambushes its prey, maintaining ecological balance by controlling populations. It was once on the brink of extinction for its skin. Now it is recovering thanks to conservation efforts, but still faces threats. Beneath the surface exists another world, the cave and subterranean ecosystems. Here, life has evolved in incredible ways to adapt to a harsh environment. In the impenetrable darkness, the blind cave fish is perfectly adapted. Its eyes have degenerated, replaced by an extremely sensitive sensory system on its lateral line and chemoreceptors. This adaptation is a testament to the miracle of life, even in the most extreme conditions. As night falls, the vampire bat begins its hunt. Sharp incisors create small, painless cuts. It uses echolocation and thermoception to find blood vessels. It licks the flowing blood, aided by the anticoagulant draculin. They live in close-knit colonies, sharing food, a complex and often misunderstood role in the ecosystem. From the highest canopy to the darkest depths, the Amazon is a powerful testament to the magical interconnectedness of all things. No creature exists in isolation. Each has its role. It is a cosmic dance of interdependence, a hymn to the unity of life, where life and death, creation and destruction all intertwine. Despite the vast diversity already known, the Amazon still holds countless secrets. Millions of unknown species may still be hidden, waiting to be discovered. Nature always holds incredible mysteries that invite us to contemplate and be grateful for this world full of evolutionary marvels. Deforestation for timber, agriculture, ranching, and mining is happening at an alarming rate. The WWF notes that since 1970, over 17% of the original Amazon rainforest has been destroyed, a painful scar. Pollution from illegal gold mining, agriculture, and waste is poisoning the rivers. The construction of dams alters the water flow. Climate change causes droughts and fires. Ancient wisdom teaches that the earth was entrusted to us to care for. The Amazon is crying out in desperation. We, with hearts imbued with respect for life, have a responsibility to care for this sacred land. Amidst this grim picture, glimmers of hope shine through. Strong, passionate, and creative efforts are being made to protect and restore this vital forest. The Amazon Region Protected Areas (ARPA) program is the largest forest conservation program, protecting over 60 million hectares. Moving stories come from indigenous peoples who establish their own reserves, managing and protecting millions of hectares. The rate of deforestation in many indigenous territories has significantly decreased. Science and technology support with satellite monitoring and reforestation research. Models like agroforestry, community-based ecotourism, and sustainable extraction offer alternative economic solutions. The Amazon has suffered, but with innovative solutions and collective effort, it is still regenerating. Salvation comes from a deep connection to life, scientific knowledge, indigenous wisdom, and a love for creation. The struggle to protect the Amazon is not just the responsibility of scientists or governments. Each of us, wherever we live, shares the responsibility. Individual actions make a difference. Support organizations, spread awareness, make responsible consumer decisions. The call to action must resonate in every individual, from indigenous communities to global citizens. The Amazon is not only the lungs of the earth, but also a living testament to the universe's infinite love for all beings. The Amazon, a name that evokes greatness, mystery, and an indomitable life force. It is not just a forest, a river, or a collection of flora and fauna. The Amazon is a grand symphony of life, a complex network of delicate interactions. The echo of this sacred emerald jewel will forever resonate in the minds and hearts of those who have witnessed its beauty. It reminds us of our sacred responsibility to preserve this priceless treasure for future generations. Even the smallest of creatures, as the Bible says, are not forgotten before God. The mysteries of the Amazon remain, inviting constant exploration, but also demanding absolute respect and humility before the greatness of creation. And hope, like the fresh green shoots that sprout after a jungle rain, will always bloom in the hearts of those who love, understand, and are willing to act.